if you want to do Mediterranean or Italian or Polish or whatever.
Okay.
And then you come up with a menu to that. And then when they call table number one, well, first course would be the head table and then family. So the head table would go up and they go to each station and they prepare as the guests are standing there.
Oh, okay.
But and that's not buffet. This is buffet, right?
This is buffet in here.
And
This
that's
is
level.
the only thing that's served in here is a buffet.
And that's the
least
expensive.
Least expensive, most food.
Most food.
For the people, yes.
And then the second level up is?
Sit down.
Okay.
And then custom.
And that's the Four Corners.
And then I would say probably your most expensive if you want an all hors d'oeuvre reception. The hors d'oeuvres are handmade.
Mm-hmm.
They're very, very labor intense, and you have to go by pieces per guest.
Right. Okay.
So shrimp cocktail, 4.
Right.
Pinwheels, 5, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So if you have 150, 200 people, and you've got to do that per piece, very pricey.
Right.
Okay?
But we still want them to be able to be filled up. We don't want them to be like, where's the food?
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
very pricey.
Right.
Okay? Now, there's a couple ways you can do it to give the effect and have it look classy and not have the price. And this is what I suggest to the girls, is to have a buffet, because are you going to have military men here? You don't want an hors d'oeuvre reception. They'll be running out to McDonald's. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They're going to be, where's the beef? you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
So if it's men and they're hearty eaters, a buffet, it's almost like an all-you-can-eat
I've
thing.
had it. Sabella's before. I loved it.
Okay, you
Yeah.
can come back up for seconds. The guys love it. Now, to put an elegant touch on that, what I suggest is to have past hors d'oeuvres when the guests come into the room, and have your butler-style hors d'oeuvres, hot and cold, and then pair that with maybe a champagne.
Okay.
Or a red and white wine.
Almost
or
like
a
in the
signature
beginning
drink.
when everybody's
In the
coming in.
beginning when everybody comes in, she's actually not going to be here for the first hour.
Right.
So even if she gets married here, she can take all her videos and pictures and everything up in our lodge room because it's non-denominational throughout the ceremony, which most churches won't let you do.
Ooh.
So most churches, after you do it all, you have to go back in and recreate your entire ceremony. Here, you don't have to do that. But they do go back in and take a couple family shots, and then they go on location for about an hour with their photographer.
Right.
So in that hour, you're going to have a reception immediately following, and you're going to have people hungry and drinking.
Right.
So that's where you want to do your butler-style hors d'oeuvres. And you can mix it up with butler-style. We have the trays and everything, which are very elaborate, and your dips and that kind of thing, like hot crab dip and that kind of thing. Espinaca with all the little crackers and stuff.
Okay.
So you can mix up your hors d'oeuvres and have that. I would suggest that for the cocktail hour, and then let them eat. And a buffet is, they're going to get double the food. Okay, a sit down, they get to select what they want because they get 3 selections, and you put that in your invitation, and then when they respond, they tell you what they want, if it's chicken, beef, or vegetarian, or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
But an all hors d'oeuvre reception, very pricey.
I'll tell her.
Yeah. Now you can do the stations with hors d'oeuvres, which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another idea. She
And-
can do
and there's
butler-style hors d'oeuvres.
Different
and-
kinds of themed foods. Is that what it is? Or-
Well, you want to come up with something that tastes good together, because you don't want an ahi tuna station and then something that doesn't go with tuna. You want that to all blend.
Right.
So, like a Mediterranean would be like a pasta station. We do like an olive bar with Greek olives and the dipping oils and the breads and all of those accessories. Then you would have maybe your salad, So you
Don't like that either.
you want a
But
regular.
the custom would be both, like those stations and the buffet. Is that what you
No,
said? Oh, it's
no,
not.
No.
Okay.
The custom is a station in each corner with a chef in each station.
Okay.
preparing
And
the
but that would go by per person too, correct? Price.
Everything's
per
going
person?
to go per person.
Okay.
Everything will go per
Her
We just
person.
best
wanna-
buy would be the buffet,
Yeah.
and then have the butler style hors d'oeuvre
Right.
for her hors d'oeuvres.
Okay.
That's the little